This is Larry Felton Johnson. I am doing an experiment in not switching off the lavalier mic on and off. If y'all would leave in the comments whether the 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 um, uh, the sound quality is okay, I'd appreciate it. This is the work session, so I'm going to try this method out during the work session. And if it doesn't work out, I'll go back to handing people the lavalier mics. But it seems like the sure it seems like the sound quality when I did not swap off the lavalier mic was pretty good during last month's meetings. So y'all let me know in the comments. There shouldn't be too many public commenters for this anyhow. We'll see how it goes. And I'll go back to plan B if this winds up being a disaster of the live stream. But it's the Cobb County Board of Commissioners work session for their October meeting.
That's great.
And they should be convening pretty soon. Like I say, y'all let me know how the sound is in the comments here to see.
Good afternoon and welcome to the October 16th, 2025 work session of the Cobb County School Board. If you would and are willing, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We'll move on to public comments, but first I would like to read a statement. The board sets aside 30 minutes of each meeting to allow members of the public to offer public comments directly to the board and superintendent on issues they believe are important to our schools. To maximize the opportunity for the number of people wishing to speak, this is not an interactive process. Board members do not interrupt, respond to, or engage with public comments. Commenters acknowledge that public comment is not unrestricted. Commenters should be familiar with board policies and rules regarding public comment. They agree they will not raise individual personnel issues before the board or individual student issues. Commenters bear full responsibility for the comments made. They acknowledge the board members will not react, and they agree to follow the chairman's instructions when the chair is enforcing those agreements. The timer will begin automatically when the commenter arrives at the podium. Additionally, to ensure that the views of citizens are not obstructed during the meeting and for safety purposes, only one speaker will be allowed at the podium at a time, with the exception of a parent or guardian accompanying the runner. If you would like to show your support of a speaker, you are welcome to stand in place. I also want to remind everyone in the room that we must keep the center aisle clear. Do not stand in front of the stanchions in the center aisle, in front of the exit door, or in front of the side exit doors. No disruption to any part of our meeting will be allowed. If you wish to record any portion of someone's public comment or the meeting, you may record from your seat. The board appreciates all of our community members that choose to participate in the public comment section of the board meeting. Now, Ms. Wilcox, you're ready for our public comments.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Our first speaker is Jeff Hubbard, to be followed by Diane Henry.
Good afternoon, Jeff Hubbard, CCAE. To avoid having another unattended child after school or bus crisis, CCAE immediately recommends having all after school students dismissed before car riders and walkers. Attendance can be taken before the buses are loaded and leave campus to ensure that no child is left behind and we have another emergency situation. CC also requests a completion timeline for all badge reader replacements, especially for middle school access, so that our bus drivers and monitors have close proximity access to restroom facilities. We also request that additional card sleeves be purchased for all school buses for student seating identification purposes. One sleeve to write down all elementary and middle school names is too small. And with our younger children not being able to read, they really need to be able to see their names, as that's the first thing they learn. Finally, as Cobb employees are being held to high standards for communication and professionalism, we must ensure that our administrators are held to the same exacting standards. Having principals send text messages inappropriately and inadvertently to employees talking about their hot list, threatening veteran teachers to find somewhere else to work, and blatantly berating a teacher in front of parents after a human resources investigation cleared the teacher, thank you, is not what we are supposed to be about. Cobb County is better than that. So we ask that all Cobb staff be held to the same high standards of professionalism and communication. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Diane Henry, to be followed by Zanisha Henry.
Good afternoon, board members and superintendent and community. My name is Diane Henry, and I'm a proud parent of students in Cobb County, one attending Betty Gray Middle School and another in Leland Clay Harmony Elementary. I'm here today as a concerned involved parent, speaking not only for children, but for the many families who feel unheard. First, I want to address the lack of recess for middle school students. According to Georgia Bill 1283, all students grade K through 8 are entitled to unstructured break time every day. Yet at Betty Gray Middle School, students have no recess at all. The only break is lunch, where they are required to sit and cannot move freely to socialize beyond their table. As a parent, I've seen how many this impacts children's focus, mental health, and academic performance. Middle schoolers are a critical stage of growth. They need opportunity to step away from their academic, breathe fresh air, and socialize and reset. Recess is not a privilege. It is a necessity for developmental, emotional well-being. Adding a 7th period to the schedule for academic support may help with test scores, but it removed the chance for balance. If students are already in school for the minimum of 300 minutes required by Georgia law, extending the schedule or replacing recess with academic time goes against both the spirit and the purpose of the education, which would support the whole child, not just their test performance. I also want to share my concern about what's happening at Leland Harmony Elementary. Thank you. I spoke directly with the principal about the recent removal of departmentalized classes, but which parents was not advised or even in the survey to even have a choice to be a part of removing the departmentalized classes. When I first met the principal, she did apologize but that was just basically it. Our children deserve a real moment each time to breathe, to socialize and reset, not just to walk from class to class to another parent. We are simply asking that the district uphold the law. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Zanisha Henry. And Ms. Henry, if I mispronounced your name, please repeat it. To be followed by Laura Judge.
Good afternoon. My name is Zanetta Henry, and I'm the CEO of Operation Recovery, and I'm the Regional Lead Violence Reduction Coordinator for Voices of Black Mothers United. First, let me express a sincere apology for the misunderstanding that was caused by a recent article that was posted in the Marietta Journal on October the 13th, and for not following the Cobb County School District Protocol communication. Unbeknownst to me, the Voices of Black Mothers United PR team reached out in excitement and in haste to the Marietta Daily Journal to promote the Day of National Concern, which is recognized the third Wednesday in October. But my goal here today is to simply clarify our mission and our purpose for serving the families and the youth in this community. April 26th of 2019, I left my 22-year-old son, Dre Charles Henry, lifeless on a hospital bed because somebody chose to take his life. And from that, Operation Recovery became a platform for hope, focusing on healing, prevention, and empowerment. Alongside of the Cobb County Police Department, the Sheriff's Department, the District Attorney's Office, we offer hope in this community through our youth and our families. We do this through our mentorship, which we are also a part of the Cobb County School District Mentoring. We participate in the National Night Out. Through our mentor sessions, we help our youth to understand the healing power of communicating effectively and understand the power of their choices. We believe that we can teach them or we can help them to understand that they are heard, they are loved, and connect.
That's time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next speaker and final speaker is Laura Judge.
Good afternoon. My name is Laura Judge, parent of two in Cobb County Schools, and someone who continues to show up for our kids even after running for this very board. As you know, next week is National Bus Safety Week and Cobb's Bus Driver Appreciation Week, which you are honoring on this evening. A few months ago, we heard directly from our fleet maintenance crew. These are the folks who keep our school buses running and our kids safe every single day. And they told us loud and clear, they're overworked, understaffed, and don't have the right tools or parts to do their jobs well. That's not just a staffing issue, that's a safety issue. So today I'm here to ask, what were the findings of the investigation the district promised after that meeting? What's being done to make sure our buses are safe before they hit the road each morning? Our drivers deserve working buses, our mechanics deserve support, and our kids deserve a safe ride to and from school. No shortcuts, no excuses. If we can't guarantee basic transportation safety, we are failing the families before the first bell even rings. So let's stop ignoring the red flags and start prioritizing what truly matters, the safety of our students and the people who serve them. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, that was our final speaker.
That's the countdown here.
And we are back.
And it's
Next,
a
we have
wrap.
the Development Authority of Cobb County on the agenda for our presentation.